Before we start, make sure that you let us know in the chat if the audio is good, if the video is good, if there's any weird issues, because I actually found the button that basically toggles the switch from the latency with the chat. So I hope that the chat is now faster for us to read than normally, but it might come with some minor issues, so we're not entirely sure how that works.
We're live.
Yeah. So let us know in the chat. Seconds. Otherwise, welcome to our Saturday night live stream. Hashtag Nerdishlive. A whole new year. Last week we talked about like the Christmas stuff. Right now our Christmas tree is on the balcony sideways because I kind of threw it out yesterday.
I started taking stuff down and he was like, okay, let's take down everything. Let's just take it down.
It took me, I'm not kidding, an hour and a half to clean up the worst part of the needles. It just started raining pine needles everywhere. And I'm pretty sure that it will take at least a month and a half before the majority of the needles are gone.
Well, Kevin, Jurre thinks I'm an Ewok, and one of a kind, by the way. Mm-hmm. And Jay, no, not the best video ever, but hey, we're working on it.
Uh-huh.
Hey, where's mine?
Well, I was ready.
You could have gotten me one.
I asked you, you were like, I'm busy with my face.
This is actually just lemonade with beer flavor.
With beer flavor?
Yeah, actually it's... Yes, here. Ingredients, lemonade.
But where's the beer flavor? Because there's no beer. It's more like...
No, it's...
peach flavor. If that means that, then...
No, it is actually beer, but actually it's lemonade. So it doesn't really contain alcohol.
It's good though.
It's good though, yeah. It does contain alcohol. Let me see, like 0.5% or something.
Oh, Jay's birthday is today, so happy birthday.
1.2%.
Pay attention.
Oh, Jay, happy birthday. Sorry, haven't been on Facebook yet. Have I? No.
I definitely have not.
I'm sorry, I haven't been on Facebook lately.
It appears that our live streams are now available in Germany again.
Yay! Why? Who's commenting?
I can.
Okay.
I loaded it on my own iPad because we've been having issues before. It seems that it's, for now, solved, so it has nothing to do with the music. It has nothing to do with the content.
Give me the book.
Oh, you want
so I don't know if you've seen our mail vlog, but we got some presents. And I just want to point this out again because it's awesome. So, are you in the chat? Let me see. No, you're not. But maybe you're watching the live stream. Thank you again. Yeah, there were a lot of awesome gifts and cards and stuff. They're still up there.
I mean, we said it in the vlogs. Thank you so much.
Yeah, there's still a couple of parcels I heard of and letters, obviously. So we'll pick them up as soon as they come in. But yeah, we had like in Germany, Christmas is like 4-day vacation almost this year. And basically, New Year's was just Thursday half day, and then Friday was off. Saturday is only half day shopping.
But
in Germany,
anything government work is basically closed. Shut down for half a week. So that kind of sucks.
Yeah. So post office was closed. Sorry.
That's okay.
You know, he was like, Sarah, 1 minute. My hair was in a bun, and I was like, okay, half brush. I brushed it up to here, and the rest is just knotted somewhere. And it's so weird when I wash them and dry them. It's just like poof. I showed you yesterday. And then I put on oil and I don't know. Thank you. Working on it. I'm still like, I miss the red, the ginger, but I like the blonde, so I'm in conflict right now. Plus, I actually want my original hair color, which is brown. But that would be boring.
Yep, so that would be boring.
He doesn't like it because he
I'm
has
not
brown
a fan
hair.
of your brown.
Why not? You actually have not seen me with a brown.
Actually, I have.
Yeah, on video. He's not listening to me.
Yeah, I've seen you on video with brown hair. 1 sec.
Not in real. Although the London one could have been brown. That's
yes, I think
brown.
actually that might have been.
Yeah, but we weren't together then.
I'm trying to make the
I normally
iPad
don't
work.
Yeah, you do that. I normally don't wear nail polish, but this is a special kind of nail polish. It's Coca-Cola color. It's so weird.
How did you just pronounce it? Coca-Cola?
Coca-Cola. Coke color. It's too made up.
What makes that Coke colored?
No, the green. Look, like the Coke bottles.
Are those green? They're glass colored.
The glass green ones. I can get them.
Okay.
They have a silver one, which is basically the glass one, and the typical like green class is this one.
Well, appears
And
the
I
iPad
normally
does
don't
not wanna
wear
work.
this because I'm just like I do a lot of things with my hands and then it just chips and I don't remove it because I'm too lazy.
Yeah, I know how that feels. It just chips. It's awful. I have it all the time. That's why I don't wear nail polish anymore.
I like the color you had at Dragon Con when we met. Yeah, that was like ginger to blonde, I think.
Yeah, the regular Fleming Ewok.
Not really, a bit less. Pastel purple. I actually want to do a turquoise, but I wasn't allowed so far. So.
Nope. If you want to look silly, then no.
Why?
I don't know.
I think that would look good.
I think it's a little too extreme.
No, I think I would. I'd like it.
Yeah.
You should dye your
Green,
both.
green and pink, so it can be Cosmo Wanda. I like that. Do you know where that's from?
No.
It's from Fairly Odd Parents.
Okay.
I can Google an image for you really quick.
I think I've seen it though.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let me check.
Okay, you Google that and I drink this. So guys, how was your New Year's? I haven't read anything besides Happy New Year, Happy Birthday, yeah, to Jay. Did you celebrate this weekend?
Google.com.
We intend on writing back, so we'll see how that goes. Yeah, Just Connect Team, awesome parcel, seriously, really cool. Sadly, we had to throw away the cheese. It's just reasons.
It had a bunch of mold on there after
Yeah.
we opened it.
Yeah, because it was lying
Here.
in the warehouses. Yeah.
So basically they turn into like
Can I have
objects
the green
and
and
things.
you be the pink?
But you're a girl.
Doesn't matter, gender
Yeah.
bender.
No, that's weird.
Mm.
But they basically turn into like, this is a regular thing, a goldfish. So it's kind of funny. I used to watch that when I was growing up. It's a good show. It's funny.
Yeah, it looks like the same style like
Yeah. Make up a cartoon that you would like. Which one? Which one?
Dexter's Lab.
Yeah, actually, that's the same. That's the same era, more or less. Might even be the same people behind it.
Probably. See?
Or the same
He couldn't
studio.
mock me because I knew something.
That's not like the only thing you know.
That's not true.
Doesn't it like remind you a little bit of Portal though? Like
You
the
dick.
green and like the kind
There's
of
no
red.
green in Portal, you... Sorry, language.
It's kind of blue and kind of red
Fuck you.
or orange. It doesn't matter, right?
Isn't it weird? I always sit where New York is and you're the London guy, so...
Yep.
I want to go back. Oh god, guys, you have no idea. I'm watching Elementary right now, and you don't see that much of New York, but sometimes you see stuff, and I'm like, I'm so homesick. Wait, I was watching something else. Hitched. No, Hitch. It's not Hitched. Hitch.
Like, which movie is that?
Mm-hmm. Tell me.
I know it. I think I've seen it. Is that with
Mhm.
Will Smith?
Yeah.
Okay. See, I just.
And
I
you
know
see
stuff.
parts of New York, and I'm like, I'm so homesick. Same with watching
You're
Casey.
homesick for New York.
Yeah, it sounds weird, but it's part of America. It's very
Okay.
iconic, you know. And watching Casey's vlogs when he was, especially in LA, you see
in
that he
America,
is
yeah.
bored. You see that he is bored out of his mind in LA because it's just slower. I wouldn't say it's slower. It's just the
Bigger.
holidays.
There's more distance.
Yes, there's more distance between things. Plus, he didn't work. Like he
Also
met a
that.
couple of YouTubers or whatever, but he did no work. So for him, it was just family and beach, and he wasn't productive. So I understand why he's
Mhm.
like he is in the vlogs, and
Yeah.
the vlog obviously will be better in New York again. But I miss Venice.
You were there less than half a year ago. Well, by now half a year ago.
Yeah, can't I miss it? I lived
Okay.
there.
Okay.
I was jogging where he was jogging. I was
Okay.
actually jogging on the sand.
Look at you being all hardcore.
And I was like, I could tell you where to go, where you get those baby food things you're looking for, or the Mexican food that's actually good. I had to do so many food runs there. I know all the restaurants. I'm not sure if they're still there, obviously, because it
Yeah.
has been like 10 years, but I'm homesick.
Yep.
I
Carrie
don't understand that.
asks in the chat, when are you guys getting back to the US? We don't know right now. I hope this as soon as possible if an opportunity arises, but right now there is no definitive answer yet. Would be nice, but yeah.
Julie says, lots of eating, lots of champagne during New Year's. Well, he drank most of our champagne because I just
Now,
I'm not a big fan.
This is how it always goes with everything.
No.
Like alcohol-wise, if
No,
we buy
that's
a
not
bottle,
true.
it goes with red wine. I'm usually the one that has to finish the bottle because I think it's a shame to like.
Oh, I agree. It
alcohol
needs to
go
be
off.
finished, but I only drink stuff I like.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like champagne.
So I poured like this much for her in a glass, and I finished the rest of the champagne bottle. I mean, I was perfectly fine with that, but with the red wine, rosé is a lot of the times like that.
Mm-hmm.
What else? Trying to think of like a whole bunch of stuff now, but it happens more often than not.
Finished.
Okay.
Proof. Oh, I'm not sure if you guys are on Instagram, but we actually thought we have an Instagram for our cats, but we did not. So our cats have an Instagram now. It's called We Are Fluffy.
Yeah.
What's the Twitter? Oh, Fluffy_by_nature.
Yeah, the problem is that fluffy stuff is kind of hard to claim because there is a whole weird section of the internet that is very into fluffy stuff.
Yep.
So when we made Fluffy by Nature, we should have actually gone for We Are Fluffy, like We Are Nerdish.
Should we change the Twitter because we have only like 10 followers on Twitter? We can just change it to the other one.
Yeah,
so
okay.
everything is We Are Fluffy.
Yeah, that's fine. Or Fluffy by Nature. Well, also the YouTube channel is kind of a weird thing, but
Yeah, that is true. That is so true.
Is there? Is that? Julie asked, is that the only way you guys can get back here?
That's the investor
EB5?
visa,
Oh.
or is that green card? Is that EB?
Yeah, I've heard of
5?
it, but I don't know. I forgot what it was.
All right, we can get back through any green card. Green cards can be done over family, which means either one of us should have someone in our family, like a mother from America, which we don't.
Us, which sounds silly, but it basically means that they vouch for us.
No, it's over family.
That's what I'm saying.
No, they don't vouch
But
for us.
it's called sponsoring still. Regardless of what it is, it's called sponsoring.
No, not with a family.
Yes, it's called sponsoring.
No. The other thing is over a job, and they apply for you. They sponsor you for a work visa, and then they apply for a green card. You invest $500,000 to $1 million. It depends which area. And then
into an active company that has an X amount of stuff and an X amount of this
yes,
and blah, blah, blah.
They keep checking, and after 2 years you still have to have those same requirements, otherwise you lose blah blah blah.
Yeah.
So, and the other thing is, you could, if you would be, for example, famous, you could just apply for a green card. That depends on how famous you are, or if you are, for example.
Can you stop bumping the table?
Well, position it differently then, or a Nobel Prize winner or something, then it's pretty likely that you get it. But if you're not really famous or can't contribute, it's pretty much unlikely. And then the last one is the green card lottery, but I'm not sure if we will win ever.
Yep.
So
Keep
you
trying
never
though.
know.
So that's something.
Oh, we did some art on that picture.
Which one?
That one.
Oh, well, actually, both of them have some bottom art at it. Hey, knock it out. What do you get when you like splash water on top of
Art.
frames? Well, you basically get like splotch marks.
I think it's actually cool.
My sister actually thought that it was supposed to be on there. I was like, no, Sarah ruined them.
I didn't ruin them. I actually think this is very fitting. It always rains.
Okay.
I think it's cool. It's a good backdrop here.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, psst. Come here. Come.
They're like, no, we're going to like break stuff.
Come.
Nope, they don't care.
Oh, he'll come. He's on his way. There he is. Wait, kitties. Kitties,
He's
not you.
definitely taking his sweet time though.
There. Oh my god, he's so cute.
Ew.
Oh, God.
I think you guys can just see him outside the frame.
Yeah. Come. Come here. Come.
You can just see the confusion on his face. He's like, what?
Oh, he has the wiggle butt.
Kevin says in chat, so didn't you used to work for Corey? No, that's not the case.
No, plus if Corey couldn't... Okay, it needs to be a certain type of company and size, so Corey as a single filmmaker would not.
Yeah, so, would not have, even back then.
No.
Let's see. Tiny or Tinny asks in the chat, do you miss your hometown? A little bit, kind of. I mean, I've been traveling so much for many years that, like, coming home, to my hometown doesn't really feel that weird. It feels more like, I guess I'm just going and staying there for a while. I mean, I've lived in the US, which definitely feels more like my home, in Columbus, where we stayed.
So you miss your hometown?
I miss my hometown in Dublin. The US. Yeah, absolutely. Dublin was definitely my hometown.
Oh yeah, I miss old Dublin. I want to go to Starbucks now. I can't even remember being at Starbucks last.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
Wanderlust and dogs. Yes, both our end goals are to go back to the US and possibly be able to stay there without having too many problems.
Do we have any conventions planned for this year? Well,
all of them are in the US.
If possible, Dragon Con and ECCC and New York Comic Con, stuff like that. But yeah.
But we'll see. I don't know about any German Comic Con type things.
There is a German Comic Con and Comic Con Germany or something. So one is actually close by in Stuttgart next year.
Yeah.
There is the Dutch YouTube gathering where you would probably go to.
I could.
I think.
We'll have to see about that.
Yeah, maybe London. I have to look into it, but...
Or the MCM?
Well, there are a couple. There is like a Comic-Con and there are like 2 or 3 comic-related conventions. And I know let's call them Scandinavian. There are a lot of Norwegian cosplayer I follow, and they're really good, and they always go to London.
That's the first time I see him going there.
I think. Yeah, that is... Aww.
So we have... In the cat tree, there's like this bottom piece where there's like a circular hole cut out. In general, they don't care about like actually laying inside of small spaces. But this is one of the first time that I actually see cats just like going inside and laying in there.
You should film that. Wait.
I was trying
Instagram picture, sorry. Where's the other one? That's my phone.
I don't know where your phone is.
Shit.
Probably in the bathroom.
No, it's not.
Can you please watch out because like stuff is gonna fall over and break. Okay, I'm trying to see if I can make it work with the iPad camera. Let's see. Downside is it looks green and there's nothing happening. Let's see. Yeah, it is streaming. Show source settings. Why is it not working? Connect.
Hey. Alright, I gave up. Sorry guys, coming back.
I'm just annoyed that it doesn't work.
That's okay, don't worry.
No, it should be working fine.
I've been to Facts. Yeah, Facts is in Belgium, right? How is Facts? I know Nanolize is going there. Oh yeah, here, Belgium. London Supersonic. Supersonic. I can't talk anymore. Yeah, I think we could put that on the list. Our main issue is we don't actually have money to spend. So if we're going, we actually have to find air flights and all that stuff. Extra cash. That's another thing we have to figure out right now. Mm-hmm. So since Jurre is not working for Amazon anymore, but
that's the only good thing. The only good thing that I get from it is I have steel-toed shoes now. That's something. I mean, I never had any of those, and it's kind of interesting to have. Well, my Amazon Polo, saying Amazon Germany on the front. Kind of cool, I guess.
Yep.
What else? sore feet still. Well, sore feet like messed up muscles in my like calves and heels. Does that count? Jokes aside, it was fun while it lasted. Let's see. Is there any different comments? Hi, Sana. What are you doing?
Checking things.
Okay. Well, Sana, my contract was originally meant for the end of December, and I think they hired at the time 300 people for the Christmas season, so that's like November, December months, and they said that at the beginning, like, you do know that it's only meant for this, and after that we're going to see if we're going to be able to take you for afterwards and like get you a new contract. Was it Tuesday? I think it was Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday morning they basically just said, at like 9:30 or something, we're going to assemble people who are going to get a new contract, and we're going to talk to people beforehand already, because some people were on vacation or something after the Christmas period started. And they basically just said, well, thank you for your work, and we have to send home 250 people because we can only take 55 people in total. And they made up some excuse, because I think they just tried to make it less awkward for them. Like, yeah, we took the average of like everyone else in the company. I'm like, how did you do that? Because you have no clue how much someone does if they're not wearing, like, walking around with a scanner actively doing stuff. And it's all in perspective. So, yeah. They basically just said, well, thank you. And they told 250 people that day to go home.
Well, it was already, clear the contract was till the end of the year.
Yeah.
So.
And
but they said some can maybe stay or whatever.
I think that like half of those 55 were forklift drivers. So those are people with definitely a contract because they have a forklift license. So those are more interesting to begin with. And like the job position that I did, could technically anyone do. So if they needed more people, they can just put a post up like next week and they hire another 20 people, which is fine.
The thing is, you're can do other stuff, let's say it like this, and he used to have issues with his back and legs, so I think it's good that he's actually not working there anymore. It's good to have a job.
It wasn't even the lifting, it was just the walking. It's just so much.
I don't think it's actually good for you.
No, absolutely not.
So
no,
just for his his position, for his health. You guys know he got hit by a car at some point, and
that didn't help.
So it would be better to actually find something, which is gonna be hard because not even me or I can find anything here, at least close by. So and I don't necessarily want to move to Berlin or Hamburg. Munich I would talk about, but since we want to go back to the US, it's all weird, complicated, and we just try to figure it out. And if any one of you knows a lawyer who is specialized in immigration or knows people, tell us, because nobody knows anyone. Other things, no problem. You always find someone. I have not found a lawyer. Not.
Andrew, yes, my job was more or less just for Christmas. Let's see. Kevin says in the chat, forklifts are a pain. So hard to operate and drive. They actually did offer me if I wanted to get my forklift license, but they never got back on that, so I don't know what happened with that. I guess it was just too busy with everything else going on, so they kind of pushed that back.
So Julie asked if either of us has a degree. I do have a degree in computer science. My major,
I technically do too.
Different here, but the focus was digital media, so I'm not a programmer. Although I have a degree in computer science, but I did everything else but programming.
Yeah.
We had programming and database and networks and whatever. So yes, I have a degree in that. And that's the reason why I actually had a work visa in America, because I have a degree. If you don't have a degree, you don't really get a work visa. Unless you're doing seasonal work, but that's basically like Mexicans coming over. And
I have, it is a degree, right?
What
I have a more specific degree. Mine is in IT service help desk / IT management.
But it's an in between degree. It's
mine is more work specific in this case.
Yeah, we
Like
would probably call it Ausbildung, like a... How do you call it normally?
I don't know, but mine is very specific for like one specific kind of job position, which is fine. I just never want to do that ever again.
Andre, yeah, we live in Baden-Württemberg right now.
Yep.
Close to the French border. Well, it's not close. It's still like 45 minutes to the French border.
Most people would call that close.
Well, it's...
I mean, technically, I live close to the Belgian border.
And you live close to the German border then, because it just takes an hour from the German border to Amsterdam. Come on.
No, it's like in perspective. I mean, like I lived on the other side of the Netherlands.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
If I would have lived the same distance, if I've lived
45 minutes, and you're almost at the German border.
No. If we would be living on the other side of Germany, like, then yes, that's a far distance. But we live so close, considering the fact that we technically live on the edge. Then yes, that is close to the border.
I'm not sure how it works, but what about jobs through US jobs here in Germany? There are lots of jobs that the US is required to give to Germans on military bases. I mean, I've heard from a couple of people that's really weird. In my hometown, there were a couple of people who actually were on military bases, right?
Yep.
In America as a German teacher.
Yeah.
But I don't have a degree in teaching.
Also, I don't want to live on a military base, to be honest.
No, you can live... You would be a civilian. I mean, you wouldn't be like... You would just be hired.
Yeah, but you would technically still work for the military.
Yeah, but you don't have to live on the base.
In all honesty, though, that would kind of seem interesting. That's definitely something. Let's see what else. That was Odyssey asked in the chat, what is your all-time favorite noms? Both healthy and junk food. Do you miss specific things only found in the US?
You first.
Oh, me first. Every kind of candy. Like, I just love candy. Specifically, I wouldn't know, because I'm not that difficult when it comes to candy and noms. I will eat everything. Chocolate is fairly the same.
That's a lie.
What do you mean?
You don't need...
With candy?
Candy, yeah. Noms, no.
Well, that's what I mean. Noms and candy. It's like the same thing.
No, it's not. Noms
is
food.
Okay. Well, candy. I guess, like, junk,
I think
in the junk category,
most of,
like, sodas, I think would be like in the category, because in Europe you have like Coke and you have like some of the things, but I like canned sodas a lot. Like my Mountain Dew Code Red. I'm terrible, I know. My Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper Cherry.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, in your case, we would get ginger ale sometimes, or
rarely.
What was the other thing usually?
Not usually.
Regular Dr. Pepper, basically.
I normally don't drink soda. I steal sometimes a tiny bit from you.
Yeah.
But what I miss is basically that I can't go out for just at the corner sushi place or Thai curry. I mean, we do have like Asian places, and we have sushi places in some cities, but they're not good. They just don't taste good. I mean, I do like the American sushi. I've never been to Japan, and obviously real sushi tastes different, but I like the American sushi. Also, I hate the fact that, for example, where we lived, we could just hop in the car, go to Old Dublin. I mean, we would have walked if there would have been like a sidewalk or anything.
Absolutely, I would have taken pennyboards.
Yeah, pennyboards. It's not that far from where we lived, but we had to take a car. Anyways, I just hate that we don't have the possibility to go to the Starbucks. Yep. I mean, it doesn't need to be a Starbucks. It could be like a local coffee shop. I would support a local coffee shop. I mean, they had a Cappuccino or whatever, and like real, like non-chain shops would be cool too, but the Starbucks was around the corner. It was different than normal Starbucks. We knew the people there. It was just fun. Plus his Domino's pizza, which you really
absolutely,
miss.
Yeah. Oh, my Domino pizza, yes.
On the corner. But my Jenny's ice cream on the corner.
My Dublin.
Yeah, I know.
Domino's pizza, and that's what I just came up with. My 2 a.m. ice cream run.
Yeah, so
just go to the store at 2 a.m. We need ice cream. Okay, I'm just getting some ice cream at 2 a.m. in the morning. That's what I miss. That's like my favorite thing of all time. I
mean, I almost like the flat better because we have more light here, but I like the house like 3 layers.
Yeah.
I just didn't like the light situation in
No,
there because it was always dark.
It's 100% to do with one, the windows were faced weirdly.
Mm-hmm.
If we were faced like that, we would have had sun all day long. I'm pretty sure the people that lived on the right side
I'm
of
pretty
us
sure
had sun all day long.
Plus, they always had sun in the evening in the backyard, which is nice. We never, because of the trees and the situation.
Also because the sun was
location.
just straight up like goes over our house.
That's facing north, so yeah.
Yeah, and it doesn't help that like the upstairs, the only room that had enough light most of the times was the office, and I purposely closed the window curtains downstairs because I don't like people looking inside. Even here, it's less because of course we have a balcony here and we like live we live up in a flat, so
we
it's
actually
different.
don't need like curtains, but
he's
like I need curtains. I'm like, we don't need
do you know how empty, barren wasteland it looks if you just have like a plain open window?
I'm not intending on staying here.
That doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, Sarah.
It does matter.
It doesn't matter.
I don't want to make this homey, so...
I would like to make it home enough.
I want to leave.
I know, that's fine. But I want to make it home enough so the kiddies can be like, oh my god, this is a cool house. I can destroy everything.
See, I never made any place home enough because I felt that I had to move. So, not even the US. He was the homemaker. He built the...
Absolutely.
Plus you were at home.
That too.
But, I don't know.
No. But we'll get to that hopefully soon.
I mean,
for now, the house is fine. And here's the thing: like, we had people ask in both the live streams and in like vlogs, can you guys do like a house tour? Like we would love to, but we live here. The problem with living in a house is that it's a mess 100% of the time. Like we clean it up, and 5 minutes later, it's a mess. Like I don't know how we managed to do it, but it's like we just managed to just make it a mess. Because we actively live in here.
Sarah is a wanderer. Yes and no. I mean, at some point, if there's actually... okay, we have a kind of friend in America. He does like cosplay, or his company does cosplay props and stuff. And he's actually building a castle. So if I was to build a castle at some point, I probably would stay there, but I would probably travel still.
Castle's insane. That thing is ridiculous.
That thing is ridiculous. I mean, you could not do
it's
that
cool.
in Germany.
Don't get me wrong. It's really cool to show off, like, to friends, like, hey, yeah, I have a castle somewhere.
I say, yeah, I am homesick. People don't get it because I was born in Germany, but I'm homesick. I breathe America.
Yeah. Well, I mean, when we were in Columbus, that was I loved it because it felt good. But I wouldn't really know where I want to live permanently there. If I wouldn't want to do that.
That's the thing.
As in, like, buy a house.
Because we know, like, we know Columbus and Dublin, and we have friends, obviously, in Michigan
in the
and
area,
Ohio, Kentucky too. I don't know, Indiana, like Midwest, East Midwest. We have friends. We did visit, and there are the conventions we could go to. I mean, it's similar to here. You just have a home. You know, but I'm a person that loves the West Coast, and I really fell in love with the idea to actually move to the Northwest, where I have not been, but I have friends there, or we have friends there, and even the landscape. The only thing which worries me a bit, it's cloudy and rainy. Well, Awidated can probably say something about that. It's a lot of times it's just clouded or rainy or whatever. But for example, Oregon is really green because of the rain. So it's really pretty. I think he would like it because he doesn't really like the heat. But also I like California because it's sunny.
Yeah, I guess.
So, and I love Venice Beach because I've lived there. And it's just like all year round, even in winter. I mean, you don't go to the beach if you actually live there, but if you're there like me and never had beach, you will go there even in winter. It's still warm enough.
Yeah, I guess I can see that.
So yeah.
Let's see.
Apartments, it really depends where you are. I would say...
Here it's okay.
I can't...
It's ridiculous, but it's okay.
No, it's not ridiculous. It's actually cheap.
With our current setup, it's weird.
No, it's cheap.
No, I mean, like, with the job center setup, it's fucking weird.
Oh, yeah.
Like, the house is not big enough for me to say, like, yeah, this is like a really big home. This is just your average house for a minimum of 2 people living in there.
And they say it would be too big.
And they said it would be one, too big and too expensive. And we pay, I think, like 450 to 500 in rent.
Yeah, but in for example, in Munich, you would pay 900 to 1,000. So it's just doubling. It really depends where you are. So more rural. I would say in general, the rent might be even cheaper here, but the extra costs are higher. Yeah. I don't know. It really depends where you're living, obviously. I mean, Munich is the hottest, like the most expensive place to live in Germany, next to Hamburg and Berlin, I guess. Not Berlin, depends on the region there. Yeah. Cologne. What else? I mean, we have a couple of big cities that are more expensive, but it, again, depends where in the city. Yeah. Okay, what else do we have?
Aridet says in the chat, the feed is getting choppy, or is it my connection on it? Well, we have it live. Well, we have the feed, like the stream live, so I'm not sure if it's the audio that's choppy, because for us it seems like the stream is fine. If not, guys, please let us know in the chat. Otherwise, I'm just going to undo the checkbox that I did in order to make the chat faster show up for us, so you guys can communicate easier with us. Let's see.
Oh yeah. West Coast is definitely expensive. It doesn't matter if it's LA or San Francisco or even Seattle. I mean, Seattle is probably a bit cheaper because, well, then again, there are also like big companies up there like Amazon, and I think Microsoft is Silicon Valley, but they have stuff up there. Anyways, it's still expensive. West Coast is definitely expensive because a lot of people want to live there, and yeah. Let's see. Sorry. Applied for a visa in Canada, for example, Vancouver or Toronto. I mean, I would live there if I had the option to move to the US at some point. I do like Canada. My mom actually had a cousin. His family is still living near the Niagara Falls. I do like it, but I think I would rather move actually again to the West Coast, Vancouver, because there are a lot of series shot. And there's a lot of like film and movie and series stuff going on there. Yeah. So I actually would consider moving to Vancouver.
So Aridajet says in the chat, that's why I like Seattle Rain Festival, January 1st to December 31st.
That's hilarious.
So basically year-round festival. I like that.
So you do Sundance
is it really
instead
that
of rain
bad in
dance?
Seattle? Because
no, it's not. I mean, it's not. You don't have many sunny days. I heard that or saw that. Actually, I was looking it up, but yeah.
I can live with that.
Yeah. But what I heard, one of the podcasts, they don't actually have AC up there.
Yeah.
That's good.
I mean, that means
you would never sweat.
I hope so.
I like it because we don't have AC here. So America. We don't naturally have AC in our houses.
It also doesn't... Well, this is the thing that most people say when they're talking about AC here, is that it doesn't get warm enough.
It does.
To need AC.
Holy shit, it does.
I definitely disagree with, because it does get warm enough.
Oh, yeah.
During summer.
We both lived under the roof, and holy shit, it's getting warm.
So yeah, we use fans and stuff.
Open
like those,
windows.
Like, on a stand.
But the thing is, our houses are built differently, so the lower levels are always cool. It's just bigger walls.
Kind of, yeah.
No, the houses I lived in were always fine.
In my case, not really. But it might have been because we lived in between two people's other houses. So.
Plus, it's not like the high-end build where you guys lived.
I mean, also keep in mind that summer in general is different here than it is in most places in the US, where it does get really, really warm. Okay. Like the highest temperature we do get usually is like maximum around 30 in Celsius, so that's 80, I think, like 80 degrees Fahrenheit.
What? Here?
Like, yeah.
It goes up to 100 or more.
No.
Oh yes, we're 40 sometimes.
Okay. Well, that's like extreme cases.
Oh,
like the average in normal temperatures, like, this is kind of cool. It's like between 25 and 30 degrees. It's like very normal.
No, in summer it's 30 here, or above. 28 to 32, I would say.
Okay.
So, would you consider coming to the South? If you consider Tennessee South already, which I
Absolutely.
think it is.
Yeah.
I mean, Kentucky is already like starting to being South, which I don't understand. Anyways, I had a job offer for Tennessee, and they actually wanted me, and we were dealing with the whole visa situation for about a week, and then it fell through because of time reasons we don't know. We would have paid everything, but they never told us why. Some legal stuff didn't work out.
Yep.
And that's why we actually had to leave the US so quickly. I mean, we were planning already with it just in case it wouldn't happen, but we already packed our stuff to move to Tennessee. So yeah, we would consider the South. Especially because it was close to Atlanta. It was like an hour away? 1.5 hours?
No, it was
no,
at least 2 hours.
No, it's 1.5 hours or so. And it would have been cool because there are already like people from Technical we know from down there, and the guys from Valerian Steel, the guy with the castle, lives down there. It would have been a really cool job. And they have the fastest internet. Sorry.
That would be the only reason why I would have moved there to begin with. Like when pretty much when I think, I'm not sure if you mentioned it or someone else mentioned it to us. I was like, oh yeah, that sounds like a good idea then.
Yeah, I've been to Ontario, and my ex actually was always like, I don't want to go to Canada because there's only snow and forest. I'm like, dude, I was in Canada and there was peaches and 30 degrees. It was warm.
They have rocks and trees and trees and rocks and rocks and trees and rocks and trees and trees and rocks. There's like a stupid song or something. But they have a lot of trees and rocks according to people in Canada.
Arundel? Yeah, sure. Let's go there. Or North Pole.
Have you ever been in Bridges?
Brugge.
Is that Belgium?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's called differently in my language.
I think it's Brugge. Else I don't know what you mean.
Yeah, but that's why I recognize it. Yeah, I've been there. I've played shows there with people.
Yeah, I've passed it.
That's cool.
Rocks and cows and trees. Well,
trees and rocks and cows.
I would also move to New Zealand for a while, but he doesn't want to, so
That's
maybe
ridiculous.
we have to split up. I don't know.
No.
What? No.
No. What are you guys up to? Stop fighting.
Oh, I think he's the aggressor. Look
Oh,
at him.
Brugge. Yeah, okay. Yeah. That's what I was looking for. It basically spelled, I just need another G.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. In German it's Brücke. We actually have the U's on the... It's like Liège. Ugh, shit. What's the other word?
Liège? Lyon?
No, Lyon is in France. Liège is also... now I have to open the Belgium map. Anyways, let's skip that.
No clue what she's saying.
Oh.
Look.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So also,
you guys are smarter than I expected to be.
What? If they're from the region?
That's really fast. Well, still, that's much fast. Like if someone says... Like when Americans like.
Well, I think you keep asking the same question. If you still talk to press record and
yes.
gone to the Snowdogs, yes, we do. He was actually
At some
mocking
point
Brit last night.
I was just making fun. I'm not. Here's the thing.
He's like, I'm trying Britney now, and I'm like, that's mean. And he's like, no. I'm like, trolls are mean.
No. Here's the thing. Brittany should know me better now. By now that because I've done it multiple times. Yesterday she tweeted out something along the lines of like. I need how do I can even look it up that I need to Photoshop my face on top of a
Photoshop
goat.
task of today.
Like I need to Photoshop my face on the body of a goat, and I was like, this is too easy. So I basically just went to her Facebook, just grabbed the profile photo, dropped it into my tweet deck, tweeted done. Hashtag too easy. And here's the funny part: it took longer than I wanted it to take, but 6 different people. Who all follow both press record and us favorite or it's called nowadays, and someone says that's brutal or savage or something. So I was having too much fun as it was.
Yes, you did.
But just the fact that she always responds so in such a way that I don't know if she's legitimately offended or not. Which makes me I feel bad about it, but I don't.
Maybe you should talk to her. Otherwise, you only send her mean stuff and she'll be like, you don't like her.
She should know that by now. because it's so obvious that it's a joke, right? But yeah, I'm very mean. I do that to Howard and Michelle all the time, and Luke as well. I just Photoshop his face on top of stuff as when he posts something stupid. Because Luke doesn't, Luke doesn't want to be in photos ever, so he's always the same face of like that. So I just Photoshop him on everything that I can find. When I see a funny photo, I just send it to him.
I felt an earthquake once.
Never.
It wasn't like crazy, but I felt the floor shaking and everything, and I was like, "Guys, is this an earthquake?" And everybody's like, So yeah, it was, but it was weird. Mm-hmm. Well, the thing is, like I said, houses are built differently here, so if it actually shakes the house, it's quite interesting.
I know that in the north of the Netherlands, where they're doing the fracking.
Oh yeah, they do that
like
in the
lots,
south.
Lots
I think
of
that's
problems with not even earthquakes, but like just quakes.
Yeah.
Because stuff is like collapsing or something. Basically, like sinkhole type stuff, which sucks for them. But
would be cool to go to Michigan right now.
Oh, absolutely.
Do they have snow now?
Oh yeah, I think they did.
No, they didn't have it for Christmas.
No, I think Jess tweeted or Facebooked a photo. Oh no, she sent me a photo on Messenger the other day. I think it was on her birthday. Yeah, it was on her birthday. It was just before or after Christmas, one of those days.
What?
What? I'm not sure if it was after Christmas or before Christmas when her birthday was. I think it was after, right?
After Christmas.
Yeah, it was just after Christmas.
She had snow? No.
Yeah, she sent a photo. Yeah, she was like, because she knows that I like snow.
I don't like Tim Hortons.
Not a fan either. I don't like their coffee. It's not very good.
No, I don't like the coffee either. We had them in Columbus and Dublin.
Not a fan. I tried it
weirdly
twice.
Enough, stuff I didn't know. Wendy's and Tim Hortons were like connected, and Wendy's was found in Columbus, so the headquarters are in Columbus, close to where we live. Actually, there was the first Wendy's they took down because they were rebuilding the area, but they built like a new one across the street from the headquarters with a museum in it. Anyways, so there was another Tim Hortons which they didn't take down.
Yeah. I'm not sure if they
did in the end before we left. They did, and they moved the headquarters or the whatever they had, the corporate, whatever, how they were connected. That's not anymore. So there's still Tim Hortons in Columbus, but I don't think they belong to Wendy's anymore. So that's, I think Luke told me. I'm not sure. Just little thing. Look it up on Wiki.
So here's the thing, Kevin. Like she said, Tim Hortons.
I like Cold Stone though.
Tim Hortons is in the US already, but it's never gonna trump Starbucks. Starbucks is like the household name of like McDonald's is, even though McDonald's isn't doing great either nowadays in the US.
See, for example, when we were in LA, we avoided Starbucks. We always went to.
Before we continue on, I just love how Canadians are super defensive of Tim Hortons.
I know.
It's not good. Maybe my experience was bad.
But Kevin is from Alabama.
Well, here, got introduced in this. Maybe the Canadian Tim Hortons is better, but the experiences that I've had, they're not great.
No, I don't like the coffee there.
It was mediocre. Same like Dunkin' Donuts, like mediocre. Maybe it's
I don't
just
like the coffee there. I mean, donuts are okay, but the coffee...
Maybe it's because I just like my... coffee with like a whole bunch of other crap in it.
I also don't like the frappuccinos and stuff in the McDonald's in America, but the McCafe they have here in Europe is awesome.
That's good. Yeah.
That's like Starbucks.
That was something that baffled me like a few years ago when people were like raving like, oh yeah, let's go to McDonald's for coffee, because like when on a road trip or something, or like before going to work or afterwards. Like, why would you go to McDonald's for coffee? It's not worth it. Like, oh no, it's really good. I was like, okay, I can see that, and it's legitimately acceptable. Yeah. I don't like black coffee though. I'm more of a specialty coffee kind of person. I like I do stupid stuff to my coffee.
Yeah,
usually.
I really miss like the holiday season in America. Like in general, not only Starbucks, because we were talking about Starbucks, and they have like, what's my favorite thing? I always think of Orchid, but that's not it. What's it called?
What are you talking about?
Oh, chestnut praline.
Oh, praline.
No, praline. So I loved that flavor last year.
I miss just being able to already buy Valentine's Day gifts.
What?
I just missed that I would be able to already by Valentine's Day.
No, there's something in between, most
it?
likely. It's like
No,
40...
it's Valentine's.
I know, but it's 45 days out. Someone said that. It's like, hey, Christmas, and then it's 45 days to Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
No, I'm pretty sure there's something in between. At least in Germany and Europe, we do have, like, Carnival coming up.
Like
nothing for us. But...
Like, yeah, okay, I know what you mean by Carnival. Yeah. It's like the one that is originally from like Christian stuff. But
oh yeah,
that one.
Very big in Germany, not in this region, but very big in Germany.
Yeah, in the Netherlands we have the
lots of drinking and going crazy and doing stupid stuff in costumes. And then you're like this all year long.
And then you have Ash Wednesday, and no one does it because no one cares. But they all that's the thing. So the people from the Netherlands, because Dordrecht is like on the edge of Brabant, which is like the next kind of state, if you would say it like that. Like I had a lot of classmates who were from that region. They would abuse that so much.
Of course.
Because they would take the week off for that. Because legally they were able to do that because it's considered an official holiday or something in that region. So when you're from that region, you're allowed to. So they had that. And then it took another couple of days off because everyone else would have like a week of like vacation. Like well, that's part of the school system. So... ridiculous. I hated them so much.
Tiny, teeny, goodbye. Everybody else who's having lunch, dinner, or whatever.
Yeah, we're about to end the stream because we just hit the hour, by the way.
Oh. Hi to I Killed Robot. Mm-hmm. Did I read that correctly?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah, Corey. Hi. Ivan. Who else? Kevin. Yeah, but
Walmart had
I'm
Valentine's Day stuff out 2 days after Christmas. They took their sweet ass time then.
I'm pretty sure the Myers where we lived had it out at the same time, like on the 24th already. Like buy it for Christmas already.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, no Walmart in Germany. If you're interested, they tried it once and they failed. So no Walmarts in Germany, at least not in this region.
I mean, we were talking about that on the way back from our France trip. Because you pointed out that the place where they had it. And I remember that because I do, like when you mentioned, like, oh yeah, I remember that they tried to do it in Germany. Because of the fact that we have Aldi here, people are so like anti anything that isn't German usually. They're like, nah, we're fine here.
Mm-hmm. One thing, because I mentioned that in the vlogs and stuff, so I'm watching series on Netflix when I'm doing chain mailing or whatever. And I realized, I thought actually the German program would just have less, but they actually have different ones. For example, I'm watching Elementary right now on the German Netflix. It's not available in the US but Once Upon a Time is only available in the US, but not on the German one. So I'm kind of lucky right now. Otherwise, well, I would probably have to use Proxy, but I did not know that because I wanted to watch Elementary the whole time.
US Netflix account, so technically we're doing nothing wrong.
Yes.
Right?
I'm just saying.
That's how that works.
But I wasn't aware that I can actually watch Elementary because I was kind of bummed because it was on TV and I was like, oh, I wish it was on Netflix. It is on Netflix, just in a different country.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, I've noticed it. Both the European, well, just in general, the European Netflixes that I have encountered, like the one here and the one in the Netherlands, has quite some stuff that is pretty good. Mm-hmm. I'm not sure if the Dutch one actually has like dubbed things that much. Probably like the children's section has more dubbed things. But everything else doesn't have changed.
It's the first time we can actually watch stuff in the original without buying anything.
Oh,
because normally in Germany everything is dubbed, you don't get subtitles and you can't choose the language. Yep. The good thing about the Netflix option in Germany is you can choose the language if there is English.
Well, the US versions, because I actually looked at, was it?
The US doesn't.
Because there was a thing that we were switching in between just to see if it worked. But I do remember it because I've watched that exact same thing before in the US, and the US doesn't have those dubbed things, which makes no sense because if you have it available, make it available for everyone.
Well, they would charge, I'm pretty sure, with a special.
Does it matter?
I don't know.
I just
has
more than enough money that can just like throw at stuff.
I just like that the German Netflix actually offers both
Yep.
and not just German version. That's awesome. You have no idea how awesome that is.
That is
Especially
really
with the whole stupid copyright stuff.
The only
You guys are not
downside
aware.
is
We can't watch freaking music videos. I realized that when
live
people are
streams are a
sending
problem.
me... Yeah, when people send me like links to music videos, I'm like, sorry, I
Right.
can't actually
Nope.
watch it. Sorry.
Obscure Media says, I take it you're an equal opportunity donut hater. I love donuts. I just don't like the plain donuts that basically just taste like cardboard.
Yeah.
I like my donuts special just as like I like my coffee.
When I used
Chocolate,
to
sprinkles.
do road trips in America,
Sugar.
the first thing was going
Not
to
a fan of
Walmart,
glazed.
buy Dr. Pepper, Mountain Dew, and donuts. That was the first thing I did with my ex back then. Go to Walmart. And now we kind of avoid Walmart, so...
Yeah, but that is for the reasons that are very obvious.
Yeah. Oh, Coffee Bean was the coffee shop I meant in California back then.
Yep.
Okay. Oh yeah, I feel so much better. Seriously, December was terrible. I was just sick, and then I was good. Then I went to the gym, and he got sick again, and then I was sick again.
Yeah. Does Germany have really good bookstores? Here in London, we have lots of good used stores and chapters with Starbucks right in the store. Read and sip. I wouldn't know because I don't read books, so I'm not looking for bookstores.
The thing is, we are called the Denker und Dichter. We are called the country of thinkers and poets, and we do have a lot of like literature and stuff going on, and obviously in school and blah blah you have to read stuff, whatever.
Yeah.
So there used to be a lot of bookstores also in the small towns, not included with coffee shops. That concept didn't exist back then. Nowadays I think there's one bookstore left in my hometown. We used to have like 3 or 4. The big cities of course have it, but the main issue is you have Amazon and so on, so a lot of people just order online. Then you have like the readers and stuff.
E-readers,
so I think you still have really big and good bookstores and like stores for old books.
Yeah, so far. Hey, butthole. How about you don't mess with my batteries?
But as a kid I did buy, or a teenager I bought books, but nowadays when I buy books, it's over Amazon, I have to admit.
Yep.
Which sucks, because I do like going to a bookstore. And I like the concept of having a
I don't really think we
coffee shop
have
there.
a Barnes and Noble equivalent here.
Oh, yeah, we do, but
Yeah.
the thing is, there is something that's called Bertelsmann, which is also like a publishing house, and they had a service which basically you sign up. My mom was signed up, and they send you a book every month, and then you get like blah blah, like, but you have to be in the club, and that was always annoying because my mom got books she never read, and I'm like, why are you in the club? That makes no sense. And I didn't like their locations, so normal bookstores were better.
Ivan, yes, we have serious problems in Germany with. Basically, here's the thing. I think that YouTube had to change that, like how they phrased it, but basically it comes down to that. How German copyright works with like the rules and laws in place, it basically makes it almost impossible for certain copyright holders to use their stuff for how they have it.
I give you an example. For example, record labels. Let's say Virgin, for example, is a record label, right?
Yeah.
So they have, well, in the US, no problem. You can go to Virgin Records YouTube channel, whatever, or Vivo, whatever. There are all the music videos on there, and you can see them, right? But we do have the same labels here, like Sony or Virgin. They
Sony
exist.
is one of the worst ones here.
Yeah, they exist here, but it's Sony Germany and Virgin Germany, right? So, and they are still in battle with YouTube. I'm not sure what's going on there. I didn't really look into it, but despite the fact that they're the same thing, the same record label that works in America, it doesn't work in Germany. So.
Yeah, so they basically just, it's called the GMA, GME or GME.
GEMA.
Yeah,
Gebühren, like
it's like it's basically a thing that every single German person knows. Oh, yeah, it's these guys again.
Yeah, it's like, for example, if you have cover bands playing and
yep, blocked.
No, you have a band. You have an event like I had a baseball event, and we wanted to have bands like in the evenings playing cover bands. Just give them a shot. You basically had to pay money to the gamer because they were there playing. and you just wanted to give them a shot to present their music, and you don't actually earn any money with it, It's just like, it's really dumb.
Yeah, so it kind of sucks for certain YouTubers who their channels revolve around music because it's all blocked. I think the only channels that I discovered now is like Andrew Hong, Songs for Pants. Still, his channel isn't blocked, but that might just be because he's Canadian and Canadians are nice.
No, it's also, isn't he with full screen too? They have some sort of agreement going on with YouTube. What's the question? Walmart or Jungle Gyms? Isn't there only one Jungle Gyms, or are there more Jungle Gyms?
No, there are more.
How many?
I don't know. It's not like I have Jungle Gym knowledge, but Jungle Gyms all the way. That place is awesome.
Yeah, in Cincy, it's awesome. I wasn't aware that there's another one because the concept just seemed crazy.
Oh, it's America.
I know.
They're crazy enough to do more stuff. Do Let's Play channels get blocked? Yes and no. Gameplay is a difficult one. I have watched a few channels that normally do gameplay and did live streams like YouTube Gaming, but since YouTube Gaming is technically also regular live streaming on YouTube, it works on a regular channel. That I have had things that it worked fine, but I also have channels that are blocked by default, and our channel is the same way that it was blocked by default. I don't know why. With live streams. Cass is an absolute idiot. He's climbing up vertically onto the tree and then like drops down and he's like sideways around it. I don't know what's up with you, but you're an absolute idiot. And I wish I could show you guys because it's hysterical. Are you okay, buddy? I just saw a question. Do we get snow in Germany? Yes, but I think not this year.
Region right now.
I don't think that this year we're gonna see any snow here.
Fingers crossed. I don't want snow, but
we want snow.
No, we don't.
We want all the snow.
No, we don't.
Yes, we do.
No.
Well, like this much snow.
Well, you can walk there. You can walk to Aldi and Lidl in
up to the balcony. We want snow.
No, we don't. That would be how many meters? 12 meters. Hey, psst.
How about you don't do that?
How about you don't eat everything that's anywhere?
It's like, but I want to destroy stuff. Idiot. Yes. So yeah, we are towards the end of the stream, so we're going to answer at least like one or two questions. After that, we're going to round up the stream and thank everyone for joining us.
Plus, we have to edit a vlog. But
also
guys, we don't have much footage because we were still sick and recovering and...
let's see.
Sorry. We'll be working on it. Plus, we have to figure out something now. How we continue our lives.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't see anything interesting. So guys, thank you for joining us this week. We'll be back next week, of course, hopefully the same time, which is 6 p.m. Central European time and like 6 hours earlier for East Coast time. Yeah, East Coast time.
It's
so
noon and when we
it's easier. Otherwise, it's 9 if you're towards the other side of the ocean.
Yes.
What else?
If you guys have questions or anything during the week, just hashtag Nerdishlive. We should actually check it. Yeah. You can post them on Twitter, on Facebook. Links should be in the description. What else is there? We're in our 4th year of daily vlogging.
Yeah. Well, we were that last week already, technically speaking.
No.
Yes, we were.
No.
Yes, we were.
Christmas was... Wait, when was Christmas?
Christmas was last year.
Yeah, okay. Okay, we are.
So guys, thank you for joining us this week.
Oh, Cat. Hi, Cat.
Bye, Cat.
Bye, Cat.
You'll have to scroll
Sorry.
back. I'm sorry. I'm going to chase my kitty because he's being a butthole. And he knows he is.
Look at him. He's so cute. We
Yeah.
should take photos for Instagram. We are Fluffy on Instagram. New Instagram for the kitties. Just for the kitties. No humans on there, hopefully. We try at least.
He's looking at himself in the reflection now.
No,
he's looking at a bug.
Is it a bug or is it just dirt? It's not moving.
It might be both.
A dirty bug?
Yeah.
A buggy dirt?
Yes. Okay, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.